Hello, I'm Nerd Anything, and I'm going to teach you stuff today. I don't like being taught personally, but there's a lot of dumb people out there. And then there's you. You're probably one of them. So there's a difference between FPS and quality if you don't know already, which you don't, which is why you're here. Now, first of all, this is not a tutorial, because that's... if you're that dumb to not know what... oh, gosh. FPS is how many frames you're watching per second on a video, especially when it comes to YouTube. YouTube just recently released 60 frames per second videos, the option if the creator renders it in that, because we've always watched 30 FPS or lower. There's not really an option to change the FPS back then, but there was quality. Now what is FPS and quality, and what's the difference? Anti-aliasing increases the quality or the smoothness. Now, let's take Minecraft for example. That's not always the smoothest thing. It's jagged pixels. We're talking about default, not resource packs or anything. Quality is how much pixels you're seeing. FPS is how many you're seeing every second. Now, that makes a big difference when you're watching things like television or watching YouTube videos. Now, I have a lot of ways to explain FPS, and I'm going to do that right now. FPS is what you're seeing every second. I have a perfect example. Do you know when a game is lagging, right? It's laggy. Okay, everyone understands what that means. Laggy, lag. Say your game is lagging, it could probably drop down to like 15 FPS or 3 FPS, because you get a new image every 3 seconds, which you do not want when you're playing a game. That's exactly what it is.
He meant 3 frames per second, not a frame every 3 seconds.
I don't think I was talking to you. I don't even read. And if you're watching a game at 30 FPS, that's a pretty good rate because you're seeing yourself play a game. But if you're watching it at 60, that's double the speed and double the smoothness, and it makes the video or gaming experience a lot better. Quality is how high resolution. Now that can also branch down to blurriness in the video. That could also be a stance for low quality, is how blurry it is, which actually applies to YouTube videos. The less blurry it is, the high quality. So that's how YouTube videos work. So I just taught you about what the new 60 FPS thing means and the difference between FPS and quality. And no, we were not talking about first-person shooters this whole time. I'm not an idiot, and neither are you. Maybe. Bye. Hey guys, and the fun is not over yet. You can go watch some Five Nights at Freddy's remakes, fan remakes, and kid remakes right in the annotation below. And also, please leave a like or a dislike if you didn't like it, and a like if you did enjoy it, and maybe a subscribe, maybe. And I'll see you sometime soon.